Hello and welcome. How is everybody doing? Let's get this stuff going. Let's update the info command. Everybody knows what we're doing. Last stream we pretty much finished the Sculk block. Now we're making Sculk vein farm. I'm actually quite impressed with how nice the farm was. I feel like the mechanics aren't that complicated. Of course, they try to keep it somewhat simple for the newer Minecraft players. Okay, info command's good. I think commit, yes. I'll also notify people through my YouTube. If you guys haven't already joined the YouTube, as well as have that bell turned on, there's a link. Will be a video about this design once it's done. We did reach 318,000 subscribers over there. And I also am inside of my Discord voice call if you guys want to join me. Anybody can join the call. I'm actually kind of surprised they came out with the bulk stuff so early. Is it kind of, I don't know, act like 1.18 was going to take quite a bit more time. You wouldn't think they're going to 1.19. Maybe some of the developers can't really help with those aspects of the game. We're going to work on making a farm for bulk blocks. Vein. Okay, I'm gonna send that out on a community page on YouTube. Those that have the bell notification turned on, and I'm also going to send it out on my Twitch. Like so. Okay. Good. Awesome. Who we all got in the chat? We got Wildy Coyote himself, as well as Ha. Two of our great stream moderators. We got 1DA. Lime Dye here. We got Linus. I do use OBS. Steino. Got Ilio. Types here. Because your farm blocks that don't exist. Yet good work. Yeah, they don't exist in Java, but they exist in Bedrock. Ty's here. Ha says, I hit my 11th month sub mark. Whoa, that's insane. Congrats. Almost that 1 year. Almost got the Gordy badge. Yeah, the badges are pretty steep, like just to get the other badges. I don't know if I should change that or not. I just don't have that many like people that sub for a long time, so like people really don't see the older badges. Also, very excited to see the sub badge with the next name. Should be cool. Right now, the pumpkin. We got Kayo. Edgy's here as well. Leo says using 3 devices right now to watch TV, to see, headphones to hear it, phone to send messages. What? That's pretty crazy. I've never heard of somebody do 3 different devices, do 3 different things. Sometimes what I do, sometimes I'll play Minecraft, I'll listen to an audiobook, and I'll watch TV with it muted. Which is not the same thing, but it's kind of funny that you can do something like that. Yeah. Who else we got here? We got Run Kel, Tech Kings here. Yeah, that's quite the setup. So designs of Sculk stuff, it seems really promising. Yeah, it seems like a lot of really unique features. I like unique features. I've been following for over a year. Congratulations on making a year. That's insane. And audio only when you do homework. Okay, caught up with the stream. Did the mod work? Oh yeah, Zippy, I haven't got to the mod yet. Is it Sarah? Sarah? I love your farms and videos. Thank you. Okay, we can turn off that. Welcome in, everybody. Oh, it's pronounced Kyle? Oh my goodness. How's it? I'm not gonna question that. Is that CRRA? Is that pronounced like Sear? Ciara? Is it Ciara? Ciara? Born in Brazil. Okay, I probably won't be able to pronounce it properly then. Mr. Bear says, love your farms. Welcome in. So this is what we got so far. Let me show you. Yes, this bulk blocks do exist. This is where we did all our testing. And essentially what we figured out is that just mining them for XP is probably not going to be useful mid-game or end-game. So the way I design my farm is to take advantage of like mid-game and end-game. So to collect these as a building material or to collect them as like a XP mending source. Welcome in, everybody. If you guys are joining, make sure you hit the follow button just underneath the stream. It doesn't cost anything to follow here on Twitch. And it getting really close to 40,000 followers. It would be an insane milestone to reach. Well, this is how the farm is so far. So, the way it works, I give a brief demonstration. So when a mob dies near the catalyst, it will then convert natural blocks into sculk blocks as well as veins. And then we can mine them up using silk touch to get the actual block, or normal hoe, or I mean you can use anything I guess to get the XP. So the way this works is try to think of a mob that is really easy to get a whole bunch of for Java, and that's Enderman. So they're just coming down, they're dying. I got some dripstone there, dripstone point. That hurts them, they die. When they die, they'll convert nearby blocks into sculk. So imagine, even if this guy died up here. Oh, I didn't mean that. Whatever. Even if the mob died up here, it still converts stuff underneath. So that's why I did it that way. And then one of the natural blocks that can convert is stone. So I got 2 stone generators on both sides pushing inwards. I was thinking about putting leaves here, but I think not a good thing with fire right beside it. So since in Java Edition we don't actually have the sculk blocks, what we have instead is I just have a command that is converting stone into the wart blocks. And they act the same way for mining speed. We got our nice silk touch hoe here. I can show you how it works. I guess it's already on. Let's go ahead and hop in here. Aim forward, just hold down left button. So this is kind of how it would work. You can see the Enderman dying is not the slowest part. The slowest part is just the stone being generated. So even with just these 2 stone generators, it's actually running really fast. I mean, it's actually producing a lot. To the point where I don't think I really want to make it any faster. So hopefully that answers everybody's questions. Oh yeah, there was one thing I was thinking. I also probably need some XPs. Some XPs to mend this. But I don't know, it's not a big deal. Because we're like, you're using a silk touch one. They're not getting any XP off of it, but you could switch. Use other one. And the funny thing is, like, I just really combined 2 of my farms. So I combined my Enderman farm with the dripstone. And also combined my moss farm stone generators. And I just put in this timer here. Can be sped up as well. That's what we got going on so far. Let's see what... Read the chat. Hey Antonio, we got Davey here. Zippy, I haven't not got around to the forge thing yet. They do drop XPs if you blow them up. Here's new blocks. Yeah, I'm not actually playing in Bedrock. I'm just using it to understand the mechanics of the game. Building is so much easier than Java. Zeppy says hype for the farm you'll make using the mod. Yeah, I actually already built the farm, Zeppy. Is maybe more of just kind of illustrate it. Hey, Dibberly. There's a poll going on right now. Dogs in minecart to kill them. Dogs only attack things that attack the player. If it's not a skeleton type. So the player would have to take damage in order the dog to attack. Well, if you could craft XP potions, huh? Using the growth stuff, that would be fascinating. Then again, like, I guess make it a little bit more convenient, but it wouldn't be much different than mining it. Tip says really hyped. But can you do one of the predictions? Yeah, someone else is doing prediction. Yeah, if the stream mods want to ask like questions like, do people, you know, think that it gives too little XP for a Sculk block? Maybe ask some questions like that, so we can get understanding. Like, do people think the Sculk block is too useless? Do they think that it should produce more blocks? Do you think higher level mobs should put more XP inside of the block? Those type of questions would be cool. Isn't there a way that XP stuck in the system? So this system, we're not actually acquiring XP. This is just for the blocks. I didn't make it for XP. You can use it, but I don't know. I guess you can use it. I'll probably show both ways. I don't think it's be that useful. Are you on the testing server? No. Nope. I'm not on the testing server anymore because I kind of tested everything already. Dogs can kill without player damage. A hit blocked by a shield still angers the dog. Yeah, Mumbo showed that, but I actually showed that like 2 years prior to Mumbo. So I already talked to Mumbo Jumbo about that. But yeah. Like, you can watch my Blaze farm. I made a Blaze farm like 3 years ago or something, back when shields came out. And I showed that dogs, that you can make them attack it and get XP. But you gotta remember, the player's gonna be mining in this setup here. The player's mining. So how he's gonna be holding a shield and mining, right? Plus shields only work if you're facing the mob. Like that, it'd have to be like, standing here. Grab a shield. Shield had to go on the offhand. Oh, that's not offhand. Let me go up. Okay. Oh, you can't even break stuff when you're holding a shield. When did they change that? I kind of remember them doing some shield changes, but... Oh, there you go. You can't even break blocks with the shield up. I guess that explains that. But yeah, I mean, you can do it, but you would have to be AFKing. Batty Joe says you make use of mechanics a lot before everyone when you make your farms. Yeah, I mean, that's the whole purpose of making my farms and videos, is that I try to like explain different uses for stuff, because sometimes like new mechanics come out and people are like, oh, it's, you know, there's not that much to it. I try to show like tons of different uses for it, and you know, it doesn't just apply to my viewers. Like, it doesn't just apply to the normal Minecraft player. It also applies to other Minecraft content creators. That's why I really enjoy helping them out as well. Okay, so when there was a poll. You hurry read the poll before it vanishes. What do you think of the new blocks? 77% says it needs more features. Okay. At least no one says useless. Can you do a poll asking if you think the blocks need to have more XP inside them? Stuff like that. Like ask if bigger mobs should put more XP in it. And, okay, so what I want to work on today's stream, I guess I didn't maybe explain it too well, is I want to also be able to farm up vines. So I'm going to grab some water, just get a little bit, I think I'm low on water. Yeah, I'll grab some water, I'll be right back. And then we'll work on the vine, not vines, but vein farm. I'm back. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stand up. Microphone's still working good. Cool. So the veins, the way they spawn in, right on the edges. They spawn around the edges. If it happens to be a block, oh shoot, they don't got spectator mode here. If it's a block that it can't convert, then it just does all veins. Vein will probably be a word such as lichen. Veins and lichen work very similar. There's another poll going on if you guys want to take part in the poll. If the Sculk blocks were broken by pistons, it'd be like moss blocks. Who knows? We'll see how they implement it. I think they probably won't do that because they want maybe people to make like blocks of XP out of it. So to make a vine farm, how are we going to do that with our farm? Like I guess if you want to like run this farm as an XP farm, I don't think it really change anything, do you? You just break it with a different type of hoe. I mean a non-silk touch hoe, right? Oh, I don't have efficiency on it. Oh, wait. Hold on. Got one. Right here. Lift me up. Cool. This is fortune. So it'd pretty much just be like using a silk touch. Okay, they just break. And then XP orbs, you probably just have the water face the other direction. And then you just pick up the XP orbs. That's something we can do too. We could have the water go the opposite direction. We could have the water go... Could the water come towards us? And then we can put the collection system over here. That way we can use it for both. Vein breaks if you push it. They have a hitbox from side. Yeah, they do. Pretty much... Like, right, every block in the game has hitbox, pretty much, right? Fortune give more XPs or drop. I don't think so. They actually test that. I just assumed it didn't. So, okay, the other thing I want to do is a vine. Let's see how the vine farm's going to work. For the vine farm to work, happens... Like, it doesn't produce more... doesn't produce vines over top of this, right? Actually, vines on this looks pretty cool. Look at that. I'm trying to think how we can get vines in our farm. We could swap out the floor. We could swap out the floor and then maybe we can use it for a vine farm. Ah, this was to stop water, but we don't have the water anymore, so I don't think we need that anymore. Okay, let's just pretend and say, okay, we don't want the cobblestone anymore. I think I removed the on and off switch. We'll put it here. That's a good place for it. Doesn't with the ores either. Your veins stop water. They're like lichen. They can be waterlogged. And they can also stop water. So yeah. That's how lichen works, right? I think they can stop water. So if I want to do veins, we'd swap out the floor. Let's just swap it with a cobblestone. Oh, these commands not right. Oh, that's... Oh, these aren't supposed to be that. They're supposed to be fill... Replace... Stone. Same for this one. That way they only replace stone. Ah! Got too close, I got pulled in. Okay, so let's just imagine we did this. I think this would be the easiest way. And now now it should do, it would do veins. Right? Wandering trader keeps spawning in this world. Go away. So is that pitter pattering getting annoying? Maybe I could turn it. How do the veins work? We know that if it's a block that can't convert, it makes veins. The veins also get mined up instantly with appropriate tool. And we can't click on the side of them. It's kind of thin. It looks like it's the same as a lichen. Highest spot, swap the floor with something else. Hopper minecarts going around. Because water is cheaper than hopper minecarts. If we can't get the water to work, then we'll put in something else. But I always like to try to make my farms accessible to as many players as possible. You can disable the watering trader spawn. Yeah, I know. Just too lazy to do the command in Bedrock. Okay, so it's gonna pretty much be the same thing. Oh, that actually does work. Okay, I was just trying to raise my player up a little bit. So I can get in here. Because, oh yeah. We gotta figure out, are the veins really similar to the lichen? Where's the lichen? Oh, this stuff is hard to see. Yeah, looks like exactly the same. That is hard to see. Maybe I want to put a different block in. Maybe a really dark one. Contrast. Okay, yeah, maybe I'll do that. What are blocks we have to choose from? Blackstone stuff. I think that'd be good. Just so you guys can see it. Otherwise, I don't know if it's there or not. Spreads to the block side. Yeah, but to get the most, for the player to mine like the farthest distance, it's just easier to do it horizontally than vertically. It's gonna be just like the blocks. Oh, whoops, I did it wrong. But anyways, if we do this right, essentially we can make this farm do 3 different things. We can make it do the Sculk blocks, the Sculk XP, and the vein blocks. Let me use the fill command here. Fill from there. There. Lichen. What? Oh, it's that type of lichen, okay. Down. Through. Okay, okay. We'll put in another command. Like that. Replace it. Awesome. Hello, insulin. Cobblestone cannot convert. Not seen as a natural block. It's like in dungeons, right? They don't pop up naturally. Which is which? That's silky. Okay. So the goal is to be high enough so I can mine that. Let's try a slab. Okay, I still get the stickiness. Not quite what I need. I think it is. First off, let's just stop this clock for now. Kind of understand how far can we actually reach. Aim right here. I can mine this one. That's it. Only two of them, right? Okay. If I crouch, can't see anything. Yeah, the problem is we really run out of blocks when yeah. There's not that many movable blocks. Yeah, see, I'm sneaking on way down here. If I stand here and sneak, like let's say if we move the, yeah, what height is that? That is a tough one. It would be, like for the veins, it would be easier if it was, the veins were on a wall and I was like mining down a wall similar to my my vine farm. Same size. Crouch with big block? Nah, don't work. Honey plus sneak? I don't think it's gonna work either. Yeah, I mean, you have to be really low. I mean, you pretty much have to be perfectly aimed in order to get them. It's still just 2 blocks. Let's go into our world where we have all the different block sizes. And we'll see. We'll see which blocks we get to choose from. Can you move enchant table? Not in Java. I think it's called all. That's what it's called. Well, this one here, I might have to make a copy of it. I don't want to open up the original in a snapshot. Called all blocks and mobs. Okay, let me just search for it. Well, I don't think it popped up in my search. Got farms, auto farms, and default blocks. Oh, it's called. Maybe do it through. Is it cap sensitive? Huh. I could not find this. Oh, because it doesn't start with the word all. It starts with the word 1.17. Oh my goodness. Don't you just hate like searches that they only use the first words rather than using all of them? Now it's saying no item match. No item match. Is it cap sensitive? match. I don't know. I see it right there. I just want to make a copy of this world. It was last opened up 10.9. I guess I can just scroll down to 10.9 and find it. 117. Will download work. Okay, I found it. And here it is. Cool. Go to saves folder, copy it. Yeah, but I can't find it in the saves folder. In the search thing wouldn't find it. We found it though. You make a copy in the edit menu. I think it puts it into a different folder though. Once you copy it, it's into like a backup folder somewhere weird. Maybe you guys can let me know about that. So we want to block that and then mine a vein off the top of. So this one was too short. So let's try this one. A little bit taller. Oh wait, no. I need to be shorter, right? This one's too short? Maybe it's even shorter yet. Oh yeah, this is getting better. That looks pretty good. About this one. I think this one's too short. Yeah, I think it's gonna be too short. This one looks about right. So we gotta choose from these blocks. I don't maybe we'll try them. Can you move campfires? GFGG coming in with the host. Thanks so much for hosting. Get those easy rate points. This one also. Well, do those move now anymore? Can't remember. Just remember those blocks. Do shards move still? Or do they change if they don't move anymore? Moved at one time. Either choose lantern, campfire. They don't move. They don't move. Guard. I don't know which one it is. Oh, it needs a full surface. Oh, they don't move either, do they? Doomsday, I send you the gradient image? Thank you. I guess the shards don't move distance anymore. Or with the pickies. Break. Oh yeah, I guess I do break with pistons. Okay. Yeah, the other options were turtle eggs and sea pickles. But I don't think they move. Well, Pickles are vegetation. Oh, you can't even stick them on there. But yeah, you know, they break from pistons. Ah. Before liking on a daylight sensor, the problem is you can't move a day sensor. But yeah, we might have to try the nearest blocks to that one. So we know this row works. None of these move. We tried this row. This row let us only do 2, I think. Yeah, only do 2. You said this row can let you do 3? Daylight sensor? Where the heck are you aiming? Oh, you can hit 3. You actually hit the 4th one? Oh, you can hit the 4th one. What? That's insane. So that's this row. Can't move that, can't move that. Can't move that, can't move that. You can move that. I don't think you can move Candace, can you? No. And that's a problem. We try the whole crouching thing. Can you stand on a slime block? No, we kind of need the honey block to move the player around. Because we're using the sticky properties of a honey block. We could put the player inside of something. We first tried putting the player inside of a composter or a cauldron, moving around, but once in a while he fell out. You have a honey on your back. Does the honey? I don't think the honey moves stuff on the sides. They never fix it. That's on Bedrock Edition, I think. I don't think they ever added that to Java. Yeah, I don't think that works. Can't use minecart because slows down mining. You just say I'm making a crossbow sorter for your raid farm. Nice. Blocks next to the composter so you can't get pushed out. We could try the composter again. Other thing we could try is we could try crouching and see how crouching. We go with a higher piece and we go. Actually, it might be fairly high. How high has to be? We could do crouching with one of these blocks, maybe. Grindstones are movable, right? That's the only thing here that's movable. No. I guess because the GUI. Oh. You can't leave items inside there, right? I don't have any items, I guess. Skull is movable? No, it's not. It breaks off. Yeah, but usually, like, you know, crafting tables, like, you can go inside them. Usually, if it doesn't hold the item inside of it, then you can move it. Well, I guess not all cases. Like, you can move a loom, right? It doesn't hold items. Stone cutter is movable. You can't like leave items inside of a grindstone. Like, you can't leave items inside of a anvil. Let's try this one. Oh, that's only two. It would have to be one of these. Proper stone cutter is not movable. Boat with sneak. Boat with sneak. Where's the boat? Boat is between after conduit. Conduit is. Oh no, this is a boat with. This is a boat on top of a lily pad. Oh, the boat is actually just slightly higher than lab. You say boat with sneak? Nah, wouldn't be a boat with sneak. It'd be, yeah, it would be. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, I guess we're gonna try a composter maybe. There's nothing here. It's movable. I mean, unless we can let it float, right? And maybe we can move the player without touching it. Well, how about we try that? Maybe we can move the player without actually moving it, because that's what it was kind of working before. Not sure boat would work with honey. Yeah, like we don't really need that item to move that badly. Like I guess it can be like a stationary block. What were the ones we gotta choose from? There's a skull, right? Maybe the skull. We need something that doesn't get stick to it. I guess now that we changed our idea. Can't remember what type of skull it was. Maybe it was on the ground one. Probably the ground one. I don't know. Oh, it doesn't move us. Oh no, there it goes. Okay. That worked. I don't know if that's the right one though. Okay, so that's not the right height. Which height was it? Was it the side skulls? Oh, the sky skulls are too high. Okay, let's go back to our thing again. Look at it. I think we need to be like sort of thin. That way the honey block actually picks us up. If it's too thick, then the honey block isn't gonna work on it. I think we might want to use. This one was no good. If it was this one, right? Maybe we can use... I think that can float. That needs support. I guess we could use a campfire maybe. maybe the campfire would work all along. Hey Yannick. Okay, let's try our campfire. Oh yeah, that does move us. Okay, good. Put it out now. I think that'll work. Technically this could work for both getting the sculk and the veins. Can we do that? Yeah, we should be able to do that. You can't be writing anything, otherwise it cuts your mining speed by half. Using crossbows to smelt the iron axe. That's pretty cool. Okay, I think we're ready to try it out. We couldn't actually move the item, but we don't really need that. As long as the item is thin enough. Which hoe do we use? We use this one, right? Okay. That, I guess. Hey, I think that worked. Oh, almost got them all. Nice to get those other ones. There. Now we got it all. Okay. That would work. The only difference, lichen is an instant mine for hoe, but we can mimic it with shears. Efficiency 5. It's hard to tell what's going on. Give him just an 8, right? That looks good. Okay, just want to see it, like, see how fast it was. That looks really fast. That looks right, but I guess another problem is that items are stuck on top. They would never really leave. We can't put water up there. Hey Megaler says, wow, you're good. Thank you. How do you collect them? Yeah, we'll have to figure out how to collect them now they're on top. Yeah, we actually got the mining part to work, which is great. Hmm. Can't really put water in there because that will prevent the mines from spawning. I have to go to hopper mine. That or we can make. I don't know, will the stuff spawn on top of soul sand? I don't know how it works in Bedrock Edition. In Java, the soul sand scene is kind of like a full block. Let's test it here. Where are they hiding the soul sand? Here's soul sand. Okay, so the question is, will it convert it? Where's my chicken? Yes, okay. So we'll put it on top of full sand. So we could put hoppers underneath if we wanted to, right? Then that wouldn't work so well for the other farms. Maybe we'll put in hopper minecarts. Coin flip? Did you guys finish a coin flip? Yannick said your farm's really epic. Thank you. I think hopper minecarts would work for both scenarios. Oh, I wonder how it works for, like, I don't know, other blocks. Like, does it just need a full top surface? Like, would a trapdoor work? Would the scaffolding work? Oh, scaffolding actually doesn't work. Wait. Oh. Okay, about trapdoor. I think it's like you don't know what's unique to Bedrock, what's not. Where's trapdoors in this one? Oh my goodness, they got the redstone stuff way down here. Some of it. Nope, didn't work trapdoor. 20B says, is your grid server starting yet? I'll announce it on my YouTube. Yeah, it should be soon. And I'll message you Doom after stream. Lockbow scaffolding converted. Yeah, it looks like converted underneath them. It must kind of like see right through them, kind of thing. I just wonder if there's another way we can do it. Is there a way to put like vines over like air pretty much? And then they would just fall right on through, but doesn't seem like it really does anything like that. I think we'll probably with the hopper minecarts. The hopper minecarts. Go back underneath, back forth underneath. Should be able to pick up everything. Everything else should be fine, right? Because I think I can operate this farm as Operate as a block farm too. The yeah, I can operate as a block farm at this height. I can do both. Problem is the game doesn't do both. That's kind of funny, and the lichen just floats there. Oh, not right. Okay, so let's put in the hopper mine carts. Do the test. Get rid of this over here. Good. If it's Java, we'll have the shulker replaceable tag. That'd be cool. Yeah, Zeppy, I'll let you know when I use the mod. We just need some hopper minecarts underneath here. Honey thing, I think we're gonna keep that. Can't really think of a better way to move the play around without honey. We do need to put in some blocks that can't be moved by the honey this side. What blocks can we stick here? A furnace. I think obsidian is kind of expensive. I mean, you get it from Piggle and bartering now, which makes it cheaper. You need to block that rails can go on top of. Let's just do furnace for now. Hey, can rails go on top of leaves? Do it at one time. Nope. What about furnace? Pretty cheap. We just need the mine carts to go up and down around here. You can go that way. Probably put in some power rails. Kind of cramped in here. I think one rail should be fast enough. And I don't know if we need an unloading station or maybe. What did I build this out of? Oh, copper blocks? Okay. Maybe a hopper would. Well, no, hopper can't work. It'd be so fast. And be careful how we power these blocks. Moss does not move, it breaks off. We do need this block powered. How should we power that though? Can't power that block or near that. Can't power that block. Could put a redstone block above it. Hmm. Man, I guess I don't have to have a power source there. Maybe I have some power sources. Can't all be not power source. Let's put in redstone blocks where we can put power. And everywhere else we'll put other stuff in. So we can put power here, here, and can I do here? No. That might be enough power to get the rail all the way through. We can do a curved rail here. Oh, how do we curve that rail? Thanks for turning it around. Like what I wanted. Power that to turn it. The fun with playing with rails. I don't know if I'm rude to put a lever in here to turn it. Ah. Man. How about I do this? Okay, I guess that works. Not causing no budding problems. Then it comes over here. Might have to use normal rails for here. And not sure how I'm gonna power this. But put power source at this. Okay, let's just give this a try. Maybe it's not even what we want. Whee! There it goes. Debug stick? Well, you have to do it in survival. It's definitely moving about. Oh, what happened to our cheers? Did I get rid of them? Man working, yes. You're just going to produce a lot of items in general. I'm wondering how to unload it. How we can load it. I stop the minecart and have a loading station. I mean, we use this water then? Maybe not. Actually, we could make the rail system come over here. These vines get picked up. This other thing, yeah, I think we can close off this end. We don't need it anymore. Maybe we just have an unloading station over here. Okay, come over here, unload, and then go back in again. We can box this off. Items don't fall out. Oh, yeah, maybe I want to build out these blocks. Okay, so we read that contents. And we take it up here. Like that. We close that off so items don't fall out. Okay. Oh yeah, there's a lot of items in there. Wow. So I don't know how fast the farm is. It might be faster than unloading can keep up. But we can have 2 minecarts if we want to. That's true. It is going to take a while to unload this. The other thing I could do is I could make the floor out like hoppers. So as soon as it picks up items, it just puts it into a hopper and moves it. It really depends on how fast the farm is. I just don't know yet. I guess we can kind of guess how fast it's going to be. Because it's going to be pretty much based on the speed the player's moving. The player movement speed is going to be based on instant mine speed. Yeah, just a little bit hard to say. But I could put a row of these. Going back and forth. Let's try. I would say this is a fairly slow speed. Enderman might die so fast you don't have to move the player around. You can just keep one spot. Maybe we'll just do a rows of hoppers underneath. That might be easy to fix. Just, I mean, it's not going over a big area. It's a pretty small area. What if we just do hoppers that come over here to 3 different chests, and then this thing just goes on top of it, and he just pretty much transitions between them. But 3 hoppers, what is it, 9,000 each? So it'd be around 30,000 items per hour. I feel like this farm could produce more than that, but if we need to, we could always have hoppers go more directions. We can have hoppers go out to edges, each direction pretty much. We have hoppers. Is it lagging? No. Maybe refresh. How about unloading station? You don't need an unloading station if it doesn't produce that much. Easiest would just put more hoppers. Like with 3 rows of hoppers, you could do around 30,000 items. So then if you had 6 rows, it'd be around 60,000 items. You know, it could be as fast as like my lichen farm. Could need a whole loading station. How do you do a coin flip? They just flip a coin. Business Dragon Sound, I was looking around and I found your sorter that can sort out fuel items. The AFK fishing sorter video. Yeah, that's a fun setup. That was fun making that setup there. Let's just go with the hoppers. The hopper is gonna be easy. Depending on if it doesn't work, then we can always tweak it, make it work. Does mean we're gonna have to remove all this. Yeah, we do have to decide how we're gonna power the hoppers. Or not power the hoppers, but power the rails on top of the hoppers. Okay, well, let's first put the hoppers in, and then we'll see what we have to do. The idea would be they go from there out to here. They each go to their own chest. And the hopper minecart just kind of transitions items from top. These guys. So if we need to, we can always add in more chests, like we add chest here or something. So we got this. So the question is, where can we put power? I mean, we can put the... No, we can't put power in the ceiling. If I put power on the sides, it's going to bud these pistons here. I could move the... I could just move that outwards. Move that whole, move this whole thing out by 1. How you do a coin flip on the stream? They just flip a real coin. Yeah, I really don't have many options. Mostly just putting it on the side. Put it on the side. I think we will have to move these out. It's kind of funny because they started out by 1, now we've moved it in by 1. And now I'll have to move back out again. If we do move it out, then we would still probably have to, since we got no solid blocks on that side, have to start here and go around that way. So we won't have any power sources in the center. Doesn't need to be solid hopper floor, but for now I think it's pretty good. Middle row though, yeah, the middle row we'll just have to use rails. We'll use the power from the sides to help boost the middle one. Can I do this, or is this gonna mess up again? Dang. We do it like that, and then we'd probably have to skip one or so. I don't know how far this power is gonna go. For now I can remove this. So easier move around. Could do like this goes into this. Can I decide which way this wants to go? I can. Cool. You can say it comes here, hits that, and then let's say it goes this direction. And this one we can have it so that it goes that way. Yeah, what do we do about the center one? Yeah, I did do a zigzag before. I don't know if powering from the side is going to reach the whole thing. It can be like that. We could zigzag it like this, and then we could go over here, and then back this. Go this way. That way we can get power on both sides. Could try that. There goes that way, and then that. I think we're ready to move the sides out now. Let's turn this off. Turn off. Oh, I turned that on. Turn off. Hey, dish soap. What about the middle row? The middle row is covered, right? It doesn't have to necessarily have power on it, because there's power elsewhere. That's why I don't have any rails over there. I think we're ready to move the sides out one. Not really going to change the compactness of the farm much. What should I do to move them out? Should I use the clone command? Structure blocks. Structure block might work on this. Okay. Mouse and keyboard time. Before I do it, I'm gonna make a backup. Okay, looks good. Oh wait, I didn't save it. Okay, so that one's out by 1. And then we'll clean it up in a bit. Let's do the same thing to this side. And there. Now let's clean it up. We just need to remove some of this. And we'll throw in some power sources. Can we put a power here? Not there. I also use, I think, trapdoors in here. They don't burn. Okay, that looks good. Oh, we need to clean up this side too. I think we're about ready. Let's power these other ones. Okay, how do I power? Oh no, I just need redstone block. Redstone there. Here. And then... oh, maybe I can't power this one. Let's turn this on. Well, that's where those two pistons go. And if I put power right beside it, it's going to cause a problem. Lippy says, what is your job? Understand if you don't want to tell it. I do spend quite a bit of time working on upcoming videos. I do try to spend most of my stream time working upcoming videos. That's not my full time. I want to power this thing here, but that's not going to work, is it? So maybe we should just curve it back onto the other one. Take that. Why doesn't it? Doesn't curve. I guess I could do something like this too. Depending on which way it is, that's technically directional. Typically don't like doing directional things. Because then that could happen. Now what do we do? I would like to do... I just want this curve that way. That doesn't work. Oh, I guess that works. Remove that, does it break? It does. Okay. This is how we do it. Power that. Move that. Place that over that. Break that. Wow. No worries. Ooh, that was tough. That was tough. Okay, I think... Let me put the hopper mine cart back in again. I don't think I need to power the rail in the first place. Well, it's quite a distance to go. I think it would stopped. I also don't want it to go really slow either. Like, speed is important in this one because... well, I guess it's not that important. It's not actually transporting any items. Just need to make it round. Once it goes all the way around, that's good enough. You got anything in the chest? Oh, we got some ready. Had some cool emotes there, Doom. And then, yeah, none of this is affecting other stuff. Now we need to hook up the redstone. This redstone down here. If I turn this on, that one don't quite reach, and this one don't quite reach. We fix that one by doing that. And this one we can fix by bringing it over here. Hey Jay. What's the materials list for the most productive farm? Not sure. Maybe check the pinned comment. It might be a pinned comment. So if somebody ever sends me a material list, I usually put it in my pinned comment. How's this? Are we missing anything? Save it. So hopefully this works for vines and for veins and the sculk blocks. Now we're pretending we're doing the veins. Technically we would have to switch out the lower blocks or from the spawn. Okay, looks like he's doing a pretty good job. Let's check out our hoppers. Yeah, okay, good. Magic says I found the actual video and the material. That's awesome. And have you already done a Catalyst XP farm? This can also be used as XP farm. Yeah, it's gonna be like a 3-in-1 farm. Way I don't want it to work. Now we pretend that we're just going after the blocks. Something like this. Stone generators are gonna be the slowest. I really don't want to put in faster ones because it's just gonna be too many items. So then that's how you get the sculk blocks. Then you could switch to like a fortune hoe, and then you could get the XPs too. This one is actually infinitely automatic, I believe, because XP would end it. So pretend you get XPs from these. Yeah, you could do 3-in-1 just with this farm, and it's not that complicated. Probably can make this spawning platform smaller. How did the Enderman like jump to push this? How did they even push this? Did they actually teleport on top of the iron bar? Not sure. Is there anything I'm overlooking? Some items do come out this direction. I don't think I can do too much about that. Player could just pick them up. Everything else looks good. Why did I... Oh, yeah. Okay, no. I know I put trapdoors there. A little bit higher chance of getting the other blocks. Yeah, I don't know. Probably not needed. Everything else is compacted down. Items are collected. XP orbs, yeah. XP orbs, I guess, would fall down, and then I think they would come out of the holes of the hoppers. Would they get stuck in the holes on the hoppers? They can in some cases, but then I thought they might come out of it. Do you have LA pick up any items a player can't? Good. But it might be hard to get those things into your farms. If anything, you try to avoid that more complicated stuff. Yeah. That looks pretty good. I mean, we can also speed it up. You can make it whatever speed you want to. But this hyper speed. Hyper speed. Hyper speed hoeing. Kind of fun to watch. Yeah, I'm really impressed. If we can do 3 in 1, essentially it can do everything that everything that the kind of new with the update. Pretty cool. Actual Sculk Catalyst would probably be, I'd probably put them in like, probably put them along here, maybe here, here, something, or here. Plenty of room to put them in, just take out a block. 3-1. There you go, easy clickbait title. Kappa. Yeah. I don't know, 3-1. Maybe that would be a good title, maybe not. I think that's good to go. I can't think of anything. The way that works is kind of simple, so it's not like too much can change from now to 1 to 19. But I don't think I have to change the farm too much. It's funny how the item just like it's teleporting about on top there. All in one. Give some mystery. There you go. All in one. Use a hole in block to get XP. No way to full AFK like a skeleton spawner. You could use TNT. I don't know. I don't know if I really want to put TNT in the system. You'd have to put in some water. TNT. Of course, yeah, the water wouldn't blow. You'd put some obsidian around everything and then TNT it. Yeah, TNT will give you the XP without you actually having to be there. You still need the player to summon in to get mob spawns, but you could do it like essentially you're saying have the player not be having the player not hold down mouse buttons, green buttons. Yeah, TNT is the way to go. I like it. I'll probably do a video on this. Yeah, I'm quite impressed. If I do a video about this, maybe I can finish it by Monday. Just have to record it and edit it, which does take quite a bit of time. But there's like not that much to the farm, so it shouldn't be too difficult for me to explain. I don't know if it should. Do you guys think I should do a tutorial video on it, or do you think I should wait till the actual release? I feel like it's so early. I don't really want to do a tutorial on it because then it might change. Like it might be just something small, but then I have to make a note saying, "Oh yeah, it's gonna change. You have to do so and so to fix it." Definitely video worthy. Actual blocks instead of placeholders. I could use. Could just use a texture pack, and I mean you could pretty much fake it if you use a texture pack, and then you can also I think just change those glow lichen so that they're instant break for hose. You probably can do it with the data pack too. I mean the mechanics is really simple to do with command blocks. I'm essentially doing it with these command blocks right here. Scamming his viewers again. I would definitely explain to people that it's a texture pack. But the Bedrock, it's definitely in the Bedrock world. Bedrock? We did Bedrock testing. That's how I figured out how to design my farm. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure you hit the follow button just underneath of it. And close to 40,000 followers. Thanks everybody who did hit that button over the course of the stream. Appreciate that. And close to that goal of 40,000. Also links there in the chat for my other social links. Put this up there. Including my YouTube. That's where there will be a video, so look forward to that. Also, while you're over there on my YouTube, make sure you hit that bell. That's how I tell you guys of future streams and also future videos. If you miss out on those, there's my Twitter link as well as my Discord. We are trying to reach 7,000 members on Discord. If you haven't already clicked that, click it there. Great place to ask for help, showcase your own builds and worlds. A lot of good stuff going on over there. And I'm usually in the voice call over there during my streaming. And there's my other social links. I have Reddit, I have a Patreon, where if you want to support me, as well as a PayPal. We have been streaming for 2 hours. So before we finish our stream, we're always going to raid a fellow Minecrafter. We're going to be raiding none other than the famous Cub Fan. He's currently on the Hermitcraft server, working on his lava moat. It's a huge undertaking. Let's go see what he's all up to. Let me get some sneak peeks before his episode comes out. He is a streamer and YouTuber. Let's see if we get all 117 of you guys to join in the raid. Even if you have to head off and do something off really soon, stick around at least so we can raid as a big party. It's a lot of fun to do that. As always, when we do raid, we're going to put that raid message into his chat. So if you guys could copy that message, put it into his chat. You guys can also put some, whatever emotes you guys have with it, put some emotes in there as well so don't look too spammy. We're so close to 100 viewers. Let's see if we get all you guys to join in the raid.